Hello, welcome back to HWLRADIO.com. You're here with your main man Hollywood, and today is a real sad day for the YouTube community, the black community, actually all communities out there with men and women in it, which is the world. Because Kevin Samuels has passed, and everybody knows him as the YouTube sensation that went viral off of You're Not Worth It, something, High Value Men. The High Value Men thing went platinum. He went viral off of that. But I go on here and look, so I ain't want to just rush to it and then he come out, nigga, I'm not gone. So I didn't want to do that. But I get on Twitter, here in Indianapolis, there's some women on Facebook that's like, y'all crazy, just wishing death on somebody because you was hurt by their word. I wanted to let y'all women know something from a man's standpoint that, yeah, I had problems way back in the days to where I dang near hated women or something. I don't know, but it's like it's trained in us. Like, you wanna have sex with them, you lust after women, but they have programmed us to hate one another, and that's what he was basically trying to reverse. And me being an Israelite and me trying to go out here and teach people you take 12 out of 632, 623, 632 commandments that it is. It's like, man, the stuff will make you go crazy. It will drive you insane. And people will have you thinking that you are a crazy person. But I had to get on here and say, man, that the devil is winning out here. And it's visual. I want you just to leave everything out of it and go back and look at the book. And it's going to explain to you everything that's going on right now is reverse from what God represents and stands for. Yes, there were some things that Kevin Samuel says that goes against the Bible, but it was also in the Bible. But like a lot of people twist up some things, like there will be more than one woman to each man, but that's when Christ comes back. You can't jump the gun and just be like you Christ and start doing this. So that's the only thing I had against him. Just like Charleston White. Charleston White's out here, and he's doing the same thing. But the key point for me doing this video is, how are we going to get through to you that is programmed and trained to hate your own brother or your own sister? That's what the whole thing is. So you can hate Charleston White if you want to, because, he's still alive and he's still doing the Lord's work. Kevin Samuels was doing the Lord's work. But you can hate him if you want to. But that hate is not going to stop God's work. And when y'all the number one thing I hate about black people, they want to discredit the prophets because you find a fault or a flaw in his way of living. Ain't nobody perfect, and the Bible tells you that. Y'all love to use that saying out of the Bible until somebody tells you something that actually cuts you, because the Bible cuts people. It cuts you on the inside, and you won't get some get back. So now he's gay, you hate him, and all this stuff. Instead of standing back, get your feelings out of it, and pay attention to the message. The message he pushed was marriage. How are you going to hate somebody that pushes marriage? Y'all all want to be married. If you ask any woman right now in America, does she want to get married, she's going to say yes, because that is the woman's dream. Not mainly the man's dream. The man, he won't go around, he'll lay up as long as he can. But see, there's a sad story to the end of that, because they end up dying alone. They gonna have to get some dogs. See, that's the only thing he was doing was like, okay, I can get through to men. But it's like when you tell a woman something, they get so offended that they want you dead. That's why I stopped spreading my message, because I'm looking at the Bible and I'm looking at everybody's actions, and I'm a realist. I'm like, man, one of these niggas is gonna kill me out here trying to spread this message to killers and thugs and everything. They gonna take me out. Like, this nigga think he Moses. Like, nigga, I'ma kill this nigga. Like, what? Nigga, you ain't better than me. And the whole time, I'm not better than nobody. I'm just telling you something that I know you have no knowledge or understanding of. Because everybody in the world majority of people think there's only 12 commandments when really there's 632 of them. And it's kind of like South Park. How do we get through? How do we reach these kids? That's Charleston White method. That was Kevin Samuels' method. I gave up because I couldn't find out how to reach these kids, this new generation of kids, because their mind has been destroyed from TV and the music. Y'all got to understand the agenda that they pushing on to y'all. And it's just sad that y'all would want to see somebody that's trying to help the community dead than alive still doing God's work. That's super sad. But like I said, I'm going to give people their flowers now. And then another thing, this Big U and Whack 100, this could be the best determining factor. If these two men can work it out like men, that'll have a hell of a positive impact on the gangster culture, because you had to real men came to the table and settled things. It was only the wild people, the ones that didn't have no structure, that was, they wasn't equally balanced, they was wild, they was going to be a liability to the whole organization, that run out and just kill, no reason. Oh man, you bumped me, I'm going to kill you. You stepped on my shoes, I'm going to kill you. You said something about me online, I'm going to kill you, man. Like, y'all too emotional. And that is that's like a trait of a female. Like, men ain't supposed to run around like that. Men are supposed to be builders. You're powerful for a reason. You wasn't powerful to go beat your brother. You was powerful to build and protect the woman. Like, everything is out of whack right now. But like I said, R.I.P. to Kevin Samuels, because he was a prophet, whether you like it or not. There were some things like God steps in if you read the whole Bible, not just pieces of the Bible that they give to you to read. It tells you that a prophet will not be respected in his own land. He was not respected in his own land, and he was a prophet. So, I was distracted by the audio in the background trying to come through, but it's just real sad to wake up and see that people has this much hatred in their heart that they would want to see somebody dead than helping them out on getting married, on long-lasting marriages. That's what he was. Don't nobody really need help on this 2-year marriage thing. Like, it's going on a lot. He was trying to have the 30 years, the 25 years, the marriage until death do us part, the real vows of the marriage. That's what he was trying to have. And Charleston White, like I said, how we get through to these kids. Charleston White, I don't like how he feel about the Israelites, but at the same time, I know that this man is a prophet. I pay attention to it. Whack 100, I pay attention to it. I know that man is a prophet. So y'all need to be standing behind these people and helping them push what they're pushing to the culture. Whack 100, it seems like he's an instigator, but he's not an instigator. He's a put-on person. He's putting a lot of people on to the YouTube street platform game. That's what he's doing. He's not helping you out as no gangster in the dang on street. That ain't gonna get us nowhere. He's not doing that. He got ties to the gangsters in the street, but he's definitely, like, I could see that he's been real, and he's like one of them people that has, like, okay, man, I'm gonna try to fix things. I'm gonna really try to reverse what I done, all the wrong that I done. Just like the Charleston White. That's what they doing. And a lot of y'all want to kill these people, and they ain't doing nothing but pointing out the fact that y'all would rather, like, it don't take you half of a hair of a second to think about killing a nigga. But if it comes to any other race, you gonna think about it. You gonna call up everybody. Y'all gonna cuddle and everything else. Like, man, you think I should really do it? But it don't take none of that to kill a nigga. Like, a nigga's life is just worth nothing, basically. And that's what he's trying to wake up the young youth to. He's not, the nigga don't hate y'all. The nigga came up with a way to reach y'all. And it's sad to say, but this is the only way that y'all could be rich. The women, that was the only way that y'all could be rich. Harsh reality, hardcore, no. Because if you let a person talk long enough, they'll talk their way right out of the day, go home. So that's what that thing was about. It wasn't about, oh, you ain't gonna let me talk, you ain't gonna let me talk. No, I'm not gonna let nobody sway a narrative. No, I'm not gonna let the best influencers on earth, and that's why the Israelites hold women accountable as much as they do, because they know the mindset of the woman is gonna be the mindset of the next generation. Because who takes care of the kids in a natural, like, normal home? 95% is gonna be the woman. That's who they're gonna get majority of their influence from. But it takes a man to show the boys, like, okay, well, I'm not supposed to take on that trait of the woman. I'm supposed to do that with my father, but I'm learning a lot from my mother. So y'all got to take that into accountability. And, rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. The prophet's gone. Did good work here. His seed is planted. And no matter how bad y'all want him gone, there's just going to be another one that pops up. There's going to be another one that pops up. The seed is planted. The tree is growing. The tree is growing right now. Might not be me. Might not be whoever else you think it is, but that seed is growing. And sad to say, it's going to be like the LeBron James of it. Because you see, Jordan was so great, and then here comes LeBron James. He done passed up everybody on record books. Great. Like, you visual see he's great, and he's passing up everybody on record books. The same thing that's going to happen. That's going to be the show for today. So like I said, remember to stand behind these people. Whack 100, Charleston White, them are some prophets. So that's it, and I'm gone.